Welcome back to Auto Pulse, the place where you get your regular dose of car reviews, comparisons, and all things automotive. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss out on the latest in the world of cars. In today's video, we're diving deep into the 2025 Maruti Suzuki Presso. Yes, the quirky, compact hatchback that's been a favorite among budget-conscious buyers is back with a refreshed look and some much-needed upgrades. But is it enough to maintain its position in the ever-evolving Indian car market? That's exactly what we're here to find out. So, let's start with the design. The 2025 Presso continues its tall boy stance, something that has always given it a unique identity. While the basic shape remains largely the same, there are some notable tweaks in the new model. The front fascia now gets a slightly reworked grille with a honeycomb mesh pattern and a more prominent chrome accent. The headlamps are sleeker, and while they're still halogen units, their revised internal design gives them a more premium feel. Maruti has also slightly updated the bumper to make it look more robust, and you'll notice a bit of silver garnish on the skid plates that adds a bit of ruggedness to its otherwise city-friendly persona. On the sides, the overall profile remains unchanged. You still get those flared wheel arches, tall windows, and short overhangs, which make it perfect for tight urban spaces. However, there are new dual-tone color schemes available now, and Maruti is offering new wheel covers that resemble alloy wheels, although proper alloys are still limited to the top variants. The rear design also gets subtle changes: a re-sculpted bumper, slightly smoked tail lamps, and a redesigned tailgate handle that feels more ergonomic. Now, let's step inside the cabin. This is where Maruti has made a few welcome changes. The dashboard layout is largely familiar, with the centrally mounted instrument cluster still being the focal point. However, the quality of materials has been slightly improved. You now get a new textured finish on the dashboard plastics and a new upholstery pattern on the seats that looks a bit more premium. The 7-inch SmartPlay infotainment system makes a return, supporting Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. The interface is responsive and fairly easy to use. Maruti has also updated the software slightly to make it feel more modern. Additionally, you now get USB Type-C ports for faster charging and Bluetooth connectivity that supports multiple devices simultaneously. In terms of features, the 2025 Presso gets some much-needed updates. Key highlights include power-adjustable ORVMs with integrated turn indicators, steering-mounted controls, and electrically operated rear windows in the higher trims. You also get remote keyless entry, front power windows, manual AC, and dual front airbags as standard. One of the major upgrades comes in the form of enhanced safety features. Maruti has now made electronic stability program and hill hold assist standard across all AMT variants. ABS with EBD, reverse parking sensors, and a seatbelt reminder for all passengers are also part of the standard package. Now, let's talk about the engine and performance. The Presso continues to be powered by the tried and tested 1.0-liter K10C dual-jet, dual VVT petrol engine. This motor produces 67 PS of power and 89 Nm of torque. It's the same engine you'll find in cars like the Alto K10 and the Celerio, and it's known for its efficiency and reliability. What's new is the improved calibration and fuel injection system that helps improve throttle response and drivability in urban conditions. The car is available with both a 5-speed manual gearbox and a 5-speed AMT. Automated manual transmission. Maruti has worked on refining the AMT, and it now feels smoother than before, especially during low-speed shifts. The creep function has also been calibrated better, making it easier to drive in traffic. When it comes to fuel efficiency, Maruti claims an impressive figure of around 25.3 km/L for the AMT version and 24.7 km/L for the manual variant. These figures make the Presso one of the most fuel-efficient cars in its segment, which is a big deal for budget-conscious buyers. On the road, the Presso performs exactly as you'd expect. It's not meant for high-speed highway runs or spirited cornering, but for city commutes, it's almost perfect. The light steering, compact dimensions, and high seating position make it very easy to maneuver through congested roads and tight parking spots. Suspension setup is on the firmer side, which helps maintain stability at higher speeds, but you do feel potholes and road undulations more prominently. Speaking of comfort, the seats are decently cushioned and supportive for short to medium journeys. Rear seat space remains adequate for 2 adults, although 3 might feel cramped. The tall roofline ensures there's no dearth of headroom, and legroom is decent for a car in this category. Boot space is another plus point of the Presso, offering 270 liters of storage, which is more than what some larger hatchbacks offer. Let's move on to pricing. Maruti has kept the Presso very competitively priced, which continues to be one of its strongest selling points. The base variant starts at around 4.3 lakh rupees ex-showroom, while the top-end VXE Plus AMT variant goes up to about 6.2 lakh rupees. Considering the features, safety equipment, and fuel efficiency on offer, it's still one of the best value for money propositions in the entry-level hatchback space. Now, you might be wondering, who is the Presso really for in 2025? Well, if you're someone looking for a no-nonsense, fuel-efficient, easy-to-drive city car that doesn't break the bank, the Presso makes a lot of sense. It's not for the enthusiasts, nor is it the most stylish or feature-loaded hatchback out there, but it does cover the basics really well and throws in a few extras with this new update. Compared to rivals like the Renault Kwid, the Presso holds its own with better engine performance and superior mileage. The Kwid might edge out in terms of interior design and styling, but when it comes to long-term peace of mind, Maruti's extensive service network and strong resale value give the Presso a solid advantage. To sum it all up, the 2025 Maruti Suzuki Presso is not a revolutionary upgrade, but it is a smart evolution of a car that already had a strong foundation. With improvements in safety, minor but meaningful design tweaks, and a continued focus on affordability and practicality, the new Presso strengthens its position as a top contender in the entry-level segment. If you're planning to buy your first car, looking for a reliable second vehicle for city runs, or just need something practical and economical, the Presso deserves a serious look. That's all for today's in-depth look at the 2025 Maruti Suzuki Presso. What do you think about the new updates? Do you see yourself driving one, or do you prefer something else in the same price bracket? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, if you found this video helpful, give it a like and share it with your friends. Make sure you subscribe to Auto Pulse for more detailed reviews, comparisons, and all the latest automotive news. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.